just to follow his steps. And this is a tough one because I think we all can agree with the fact that, like we said about Serginho Dest, you have to leave a club that doesn't really want you. Well, for Pulisic, you have to leave a club where the manager doesn't really want you. This happened after the last game. He left the pitch immediately after the final whistle. He didn't follow his teammates just to thank the fans in the stand. So just tell me about not only the fact that he's staying, you already spoke on it, but how do you think this is going to impact Christian leading up to the World Cup?
Well, since the reports, because there have been many reports, indicate that Chelsea wasn't even willing to listen to offers. They weren't even willing to entertain offers. That's just insane to me. It's a player you spent over $70 million in a transfer to bring in, who in the last few years under Thomas Tuchel has proven that either he doesn't rate or trust Christian Pulisic enough to play him the deserved amount of minutes, at least in Christian Pulisic's eyes. And when he does play, he's playing as a right wing back. He's playing in a defensive role. Say what you will about tactically, Tuchel, whatever. The case remains that he can't look Christian Pulisic in the eye and say, I've given you an opportunity. I've given you a fair shake, because that's not really been the case. You may say, hey, I need you to help me out here in a pinch in this position, but I can understand Christian Pulisic for wanting to leave. Christian Pulisic is one of, if not the most important players in the U.S. men's national team for his country, the face of U.S. soccer.
That's right.
He feels he should be playing. He feels he should be at least given the opportunity to stay fit within the field and mentally heading into a World Cup, which I know we keep saying World Cup. We keep saying World Cup, World Cup, World Cup. People are going to get tired of it. But that's all these players think about. That's all you're thinking about right now. 80 days from a World Cup, if you're a player with the possibility to play, it's in the back of your mind. No matter how close or how far you are from it, it's in the back of your mind. Christian Pulisic, what he wants to do is be happy. He's proven that when he's happy, his play reflects it. Now, this, shutting the door on Christian Pulisic, and now we're recording right now 5:50, okay?
Yeah.
There may be some news before we know it, who knows? But as of right now, he's in a situation where it's not going to change.
Especially when Lukaku left, Timo Werner left, and we all thought, okay, this is Pulisic's chance.
Yeah.
Chelsea signed Raheem Sterling. Okay, kind of a similar player, right? Kind of a similar role on the field, but there's still a window. And Chelsea signed Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang from Barcelona not last minute, but on Thursday before the deadline. That move actually is when I thought it's going to be hard for Christian to play. And when you see now, and I understand what you say about people are going to get tired of us always bringing up the World Cup, but that's just the way it is with this World Cup's timing, right? Playing in the middle of November and in the middle of club season. He's not going to get to Qatar in the best form and the best shape. That's just a fact. A lot of things have to change at Chelsea for Christian Pulisic to have that opportunity. Either Thomas Tuchel leaves the club and another manager comes, which it is a possibility with the way Chelsea's playing now. But if not, it's hard to imagine a different scenario, Herc.
I'm more worried about a player mentally than I am physically when he's not playing.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.